Hi Virgos, welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for taking the time out to visit. Now thank you for subscribing as well if you have done. That means so much from the bottom of my heart to the top of my heart and beyond. Thank you so much. I'll be really grateful if you could drop some comments down in the comment section as well, just to see how you're doing mentally, physically, emotionally. Also on the spiritual side, we'll take a look what's going on today for the 6th of July, and then we'll do a healing card just to see what we can meditate throughout the day. So what do Virgos need to know today? And I hope you're feeling okay today. But let's see how that is. What do Virgos need to know today? What do Virgos need to know on the 6th of July? What do Virgos need to know? Hey, look at that. Look, social distancing with the cards. And the candle's gone out. Should I stop the video and do it again? Nah, can't be bothered. What do Virgos need to know on the 6th of July? What do Virgos need to know on the 6th of July? Why do I always miss the cards on Virgo? What do Virgos need to know on the 6th of July? Remember too, Virgos, that you can also look at your ascending sign and your moon sign to get a fuller picture of what's going on in your horoscope. First aspect, we're having an aspect of Two of Swords. So you may be going internally to find out what it is, the decision that you're trying to make. It's not based on emotions, this decision, really, because your emotions are quite quiet and calm. Well, they should be when making this decision. So you're also protecting yourself. Protecting yourself from what? So inside, what is it in your subconscious that you're not revealing to yourself? Something is here, so we need to find out a little bit more. It's saying don't be anxious today. Virgos, don't be anxious. There's no point. It's just about resting your mind and putting those life experiences in a box and hanging them on your wall. Because they may be useful in a more apt time. But now is not the time on a mental level to be taking action. So in the clear of day, it's better to make the decision. Some of you might be spending too much time worrying at night, and therefore when it's more clearer, you've got more information, that may be a better time to proceed with what you need to proceed with. For some of you, there is a lot of new work to be done. Learning, working, adapting with a new skill. What is this new skill? It's an exciting time to build on a foundation that you've already done. So for some of you, the decisions might be changing work, having a more promoted aspect in work, or developing relationships further. But now is not the time, just at the moment, to make that decision. There is a time to celebrate who you are. So overfilling your cup and just having a plentiful time is really good. Socializing with friends, the communication, especially about building. So if one of your friends comes to you for advice of the heart, or maybe you need advice in the heart area, and that's what the decision to sort of break away or stay with, or say to your friend, what do you think of this situation? Then today is a great time to communicate with them, to be able to build that friendship, to get a more deeper understanding of who you both are. So there's a nice balance between that. There's nothing forceful. It's a very relaxed, gentle way of approaching this aspect. But for some of you who are trying to make a decision, one of your friends could really help you out in that aspect. Do you agree? So here we have the King of Swords here. So this communication aspect is definitely here. It's about really connecting to being clear and precise in the communication. So maybe this person has to communicate, or maybe it's you giving quite clear, concise information about what's going on. It does seem to be a little bit relationship orientated here. So this decision whether to go forward in a relationship or not is interesting. Let's have a look. So here we've got the Page of Cups, which is about self-love as well. This is about self-love and new life. So as I say, asking your friends for more information surrounding maybe a new relationship that's coming in is an interesting aspect to look at. Also, there might be a tendency for children. Learning from our children is quite applicable at this moment in time. Right, so having the patience with ourselves today is going to be a factor. So please remember that throughout your day. Patience is a really good time to have, especially when you're meditating. If you're trying to find clarity on a higher level, tapping into your angels or your spirit guides and asking them for help in your situation, then having the patience for the answers to come. They will come. They will 100% come, because we've got this clarification of the King of Swords giving you that information, and Mercury is just about to go direct, so that's good as well. But here, finding the information by taking time out and seeing things from a different light, especially from the friends. What do your friends have to say about this situation? If you kind of sit back and listen, actively listening to them, they may give you more information than, you know, because it's working together with your friends to be able to understand a little bit more about this decision-making aspect, especially with Gemini. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles, the last card in this reading, except that one. So we have the new vision of the future. The Knight of Pentacles, taking action to see where we're going, taking the time out to see where we're going, creating and learning and really understanding who we are, celebrating and being grateful who we are, but also allowing us to take that vision, know that it's happening, either sitting down, meditating and visualizing that dream, or actually seeing it come true today. So that's an aspect that's quite strong. Your vision is there when you go in, but the decision to go with the new vision or stay where you are is always a choice. So just asking your friends for that little bit more advice in how you perceive what's going on could be really applicable at this time. So here, for some of you, there is an aspect of walking away from what's no longer needed on an emotional level. So when we see this vision of the future, are we putting our heart into it? Because if we're not going to be walking away from anything, and then that's going to make stagnant waters come up. It's going to make this card here, these waters behind you with the decision making, more difficult. If one doesn't walk away from their situation on an emotional level, then these waters that are quite still and the waters in the cup that you're celebrating are going to go stagnant and poisonous and not going to be helpful at all. So something today you need to walk away from. And I know some of you do cards and you know that's the truth. Right, so what healing card do we actually need to meditate on today? Well, we are hanging upside down. What do we need to know today, Virgos? What do we need to know today? So Reliable. Didn't you have this yesterday or the day before or whenever? Reliable. I actually reckon that's a trait of Virgos, reliable. So you are a reliable friend, definitely. And I'm here to celebrate. If you have people around you at this moment in time, they will know that you're reliable. So they'll want to be reliable to you. So as long as you can remain reliable to yourself and true to yourself, and manage your emotions here to celebrate who you are on a bigger level, then the insights that you need will come about a lot stronger and a lot more patient if you work with yourself, so to speak. So I hope this vision of the future for you, Virgo, is crystal clear, full of happiness and love and peace. God bless you all. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow.